Hello, kittens. Sidnee StarEyes. Tonight, we look at our favorite moments of 2012 at Bedouin Beats. And there have been many. Sidnee StarEyes will be speaking to all manners of people who have walked through our doors. People who have danced, people who take pictures, people who have participated in many ways. So thank you for coming and joining us, and enjoy the ride.
Imagine a young lady of 13, recently initiated into the land we call womanhood. A girl who navigates her way through bullies in junior high, sometimes the victim, sometimes the defender. She is subject to peer pressure, to media and magazines, as we all are, but at an emotionally immature age. Now imagine the same unsure, insecure, beautiful, wide-eyed girl stepping into her first class at Bedouin Beats, a class where she's not only accepted by the women there, who are all at the very least 5 years older than her, but also warmly welcomed with open arms by these strong, wonderful beings who range in size from svelte to divine, every one of them so beautiful in her dancing self. Imagine the positive influence this community has on a young woman who is finding her self-confidence and learning to love herself for who she is as a new resident to the sisterhood. Now imagine what this does for her self-confidence and for her, my heart as her mother. That is Bedouin Beats. Love, acceptance, support, and true sisterhood.
Hello, kittens. You know, one of the questions that we're asked here at Bedouin Beats is it only for women? Can men come and dance, for example? Answer is yes. Now, it's true that the classes are mostly women, but we have a very special person with us today. His name is Wolfie, and you probably talked to him on the phone, or perhaps you've come in and done some shopping. Wolfie has been with us for how long, Wolfie?
I think it's about 4 years now. 4 years, Sidnee.
4 years, kittens. Wolfie takes dance classes, yes?
I do, yes, many now.
Oh, what kind?
I am studying the Salampur formats with Donna.
Oh, you remember Donna Crucheran, kittens. We did an interview with her, I don't know, some time ago.
And also Tribal Fusion, which I'm very much enjoying as well.
Tribal Fusion. Now, I believe that was the producer of Bellies and the Beast, Tanya G.
Yes.
Who also teaches Tribal Fusion. It's very exciting.
She's very fun.
Yes, indeed.
Yes, we have one.
So, if you had to pick one shining moment, what would that be for 2012 at Bedouin Beats?
There were a lot of very shiny moments in 2012 at Bedouin Beats.
We like shiny.
Yes, and it was a wonderful year, but I think the best memory is the Bellies and the Beast recital, when I got to do my first performance with Nomadic Tapestry. That was just special.
So I told him there was no way I was going to do that. But you know Hans, he's such a bad boy. Oh, hello, kittens. We have Kimmie with us.
Hi.
Kimmie's going to share her special moment of 2012. Oh, excuse me. Oh, it's Hans. You talk amongst yourselves. I'll be right back. Oh, naughty boy.
My favorite moment with belly dancing was when I got to dance with a lightsaber. It was pretty awesome. It's just letting your inner geek out there, and it was absolutely fabulous. And I'm really, really grateful to Tanya for not murdering all of her students when we, were paying so much attention in class and not playing with the lightsabers instead of practicing our choreography like good little belly dancers. But yeah, the lightsabers were awesome, and it was what kicked my butt into going into level 3, which I really should have done before then, but that was what made me do it, and so I was able to dance with all of the other wonderful advanced girls and get to play with fans, get to play with zills, going to be able to play with double swords. Oh god. But yeah, lightsabers. It was awesome.
Hello, kittens. I now have Brandy, who is the artistic director of Three Eyes Tribal. They dance that American tribal style. Now, in 2012, we had a very special event. I'm going to let Brandy talk about it. Brandy, can you tell us what was that shining moment for you in 2012?
Well, Sidney, that shining moment.
We're best friends, you know.
You know Denise? Yes?
Lovely woman.
She came to me and said, hey, we should bring in somebody from Fat Chance Belly Dance. And I said, yeah, that sounds fantastic.
What an intelligent woman.
So ultimately, we ended up bringing in Sandy Ball, who has been a member of Fat Chance Belly Dance for several years. It was a lot of work. My first big workshop and show organization.
It was very big, kittens. There was a big show. There were people from everywhere who came.
And then Saturday night was spectacular. You know why this was extra special for me? Because I got to perform, and my troupe was Sandy Ball.
And was this your special shining moment
This
of
was
2012?
my special shining moment.
Dancing with Sandy Ball?
Getting a little bit of a
Chance
duet with Sandy Ball.
Right on.
I'd like to talk about Cambria. I met her almost 4 years ago when I was teaching at Jamie Platt's YMCA. I was teaching a Sunday night class there. It was bitterly cold. I think it was March. And she shows up as a young woman in my class, super shy, obviously very sharp and astute. She just arrived from the desert, hot lands of New Mexico with her family and was taking belly dance for the first times. And it was lovely, but again, super shy, very hard to get her off the back wall and actually into the space to do a choreography. So much to my surprise, she showed up a second term. And we started to get to know each other a little bit, and I really enjoyed her. I saw a lot of myself in her, and I love the fact that she joined me here at Bedouin Beats, and she started to take my improvisational tribal style classes, and it was such a pleasure to see her. Being American, it was a struggle for her and her family to get landed immigrant status. She'd applied for universities around the country. Her dream was to go to Dalhousie. Absolute dream, and so excited. There's a photograph of Cambria coming in, finding out that she had just gotten her landed immigrant status so she could stay here, and she'd gotten into Dalhousie. She'd got into the program she wanted. She was so excited, and really everyone at the studio has gotten to know this young woman, this fiercely intellectual and creative woman who can do so many things, music and dance and write, and always has something to tell. And she got into her dream place, and we were just so excited for her. So that was just, for all of us, we just absolutely love her, and so excited to see her excel. She's come back in December, and she was back here, and just again, hugs around, lots of love for her. She's going to Dalhousie, but she's always in our hearts here. And that's a real Bedouin Beats moment for me.
Before I can even get into my memory of 2012 at Bedouin Beats, I really feel it's important to explain what a life-changing experience it has been for me to come and be a part of this community of dancers and artists and just genuinely great people. I was really down in the dumps before I started coming here, and had a very low self-esteem, and people just welcomed me with so much genuine affection and enthusiasm for meeting new people and for life and for dance and for music, and they were just so accepting of anybody who walked through the door. So it was very easy for me to be seduced into coming back for more. And that enthusiasm really, really built this year for me to a scale that I never imagined it would. And that was as I was preparing for the Belly and the Beast show. A really fond memory was sitting in the back with Wolfie, watching him prepare his costume and talk about his love of the dance and how he wants to one day be a professional dancer. And listening to him talk about all of his instructors was like listening to my 8-year-old daughter talk about Santa. He had that same level of enthusiasm and admiration and passion that a little kid has when they're talking about a magical being. And to me, that was special. And I feel that energy surrounds all of the shows that I have been witness to here. Even though I didn't actually get to dance in the Belly and the Beast, not for lack of trying, but for lack of a bigger bladder. I missed my cue, but it didn't matter. I had an awesome costume made. I got to create this fantastic, kind of creepy, cute teddy bear costume for Tanya's creepy toy routine, and maybe I didn't get to dance it, but my daughter's going to have a wicked Halloween costume this year.
Hello, kittens. Oh, what a nice surprise. Michelle! Michelle, come. Michelle is one of our premier dancers here at Bedouin Beats, and I will bet that she has a special moment here to share with us for 2012. Hello, Michelle.
Hello,
Isn't she lovely?
You're more lovely than ever.
Oh, well, thank you very much. Yeah, Michelle, what was your favorite moment about Bedouin Beats in 2012?
You know, I've been trying to think this over. And it's difficult to come up with one. There's been so much here at the studio. We've had so many productions, I can't even call them recitals because they're so huge on the scale of recitals.
Very true. Sidney has been very busy.
And we are ever grateful for it because you give us a stage and you give us a home. And we are so grateful. I am so grateful to be here and to be a part of such an amazing thing. And
It's amazing.
it is absolutely amazing. And so my favorite moment would have to be all of 2012. I can't pick just one. Being a part of the recitals, being a part of the video blogs, being a part of the dance here, making new friends and continuing old friendships. And it's just been a fantastic year.
What a lovely way to close our look at 2012. Really, what is it about? Is it about just dancing? No, kittens, it's not. It's about the heart. It's about connecting with people. It's about having fun. It's about wearing pretty, shiny costumes. It's about being with your friends, old and new. You might want to come and try out a class yourself. Thank you, Michelle.
Thank you, Sidney.
Well, we look forward to 2013, kittens. Sidnee StarEyes says good